Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sunday. Today is Sunday. Welcome to second day of weekend demos. Today, our first game is called Mesmalie. Hello, Satinao. What is that clock symbol? I'm mostly on time. We started mostly on time. This game is called Mesmalie. And as usual, for the YouTube VOD watchers, this is a Twitch stream first and foremost, so I'm going to give a minute for people to come by and stuff before I actually start this demo. So feel free to wind your clocks, to wind the video 1 minute into the future. I'm only 1 minute late, Satinao, it's fine. I was actually late because this game started up in windowed mode and I wanted to switch it to full screen before I actually started the stream. Twitch was late starting, yeah. Let's blame Twitch. I've actually been active for 2 minutes already. Twitch never starts on time for some reason. But yeah, Mesmalie is I think it's a point and click game it's a very stylistic point and click game where you join the Witch's Coven in the middle of nowhere and learn about magic, I think. And it's stylistic. Stylistic is important for me. I like stylistic games. Which is why this is the first game that we're playing today. Okay, in about 20 more seconds, I'll get going. And Emmy will join in whenever she joins in. Late as always. I hope she doesn't watch this VOD. Hope she doesn't hear me say that about her. I'm going to pour a cup of tea and then we'll go. Tea. Okay. So this game is called Mesmalie. Before we start our session, would you like to look at the configuration? I already did. I got this far earlier to change this. The music is interesting. Leave whole time, quick. Left, right mouse, keyboard shortcuts, sure. Mesmalie. It could be pronounced Mesmalie, but I pronounce it Mesmalie, so I'm going with that until I hear otherwise. Phonogram. It's playing music. Move the needle to another song. Sure. So it goes back and forth between the two songs right now. Bottles. Empty, nondescript bottles. There's no telling what was in them. An alarm clock. You can't decipher the time. Nope. Four stars and a star. But these don't actually do anything right now. Stain. Or a stain. Another stain on the floor. Other room. It's an ordinary tree. The only other exit is the bedroom where I was. And now there's a bird at the window. So I shall play with the stars. And summarily ignore the bird. Who apparently gets angrier. Bird is like, talk to me. Fine. Bird. Hey, comma, exclamation mark. Hey, you, comma, exclamation mark. Yeah, you. You're to jack off with the loud music in the open window, yeah? Well, no. What the heck, man? Do you not realize how loud that thing is? I highly dislike sentences where they put a space bar before the question mark. But that's a stylistic thing for me. It bothers me a lot though. Okay, calm down a sec. Look, I get it. I like music too. Who doesn't? Okay, so maybe this doesn't. Maybe it was just that line. Who doesn't like to groove to loud tunes once in a while? It's just too loud, man. You gotta keep the volume down, comma, ellipses, why? Be aware of your surroundings and all that, right? You see? Spacebar, question mark, very poor. I dislike that a lot. I got a family trying to sleep out here, right outside your window. Just turn the volume down real cool, okay? No question, no spacebar, question mark. Gonna do it or what? Manners. Look, I know I could be asking a little more politely. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Must be a little jumpy from the little sleep I've been getting. It's pretty hard to fall asleep with this stuff blaring to my nest. Just turn it down, man. We've gone too far again. Missing punctuation. Please turn it down. The deaf is very careless with punctuation. Also for the proofreader anyway. Whoever proofread this. You gonna do it or what? Manners. Very careless. Yeah. I'm very careless. This loops, huh? Other room. Fine. Wow. Whoa, I just asked you to turn the music down, not destroy the thing playing it. Like what the heck? Again, missing punctuation. Talk of an overreaction. Talk about an overreaction. Oh yeah, you probably used your magic, didn't you? Oh ho 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 man. It's happening again, huh? You really ought to get this thing before... So that was automated. The bird started saying, you really ought to get that thing under control before, and then boom, things started disappearing. Including the bird. Basically everything I hover my mouse over disappears, and I'm not pressing anything. Thankfully the door didn't disappear. But obviously the tree's gonna disappear when I look over it, right? Yeah, sorry. Wow, look at how many moons there are. Oh. Wake up. Ooh, this is my dream diary. You found magical ability ruining your life? My covert will teach you how to tame it for free. Please call 777-705-70499. Please. Something. I wonder what this reads. Only thing I can do is click on phone number, so... Well, you're here now. Last chance to turn back. Oddly enough, there's no... Oh, no. Z and X are left and right click. No trespassing. Witches live here. Fortunately, you secured permission to visit over the phone, missing punctuation. You think? Oh, never mind, maybe not. What does get out do? You're at the right place. A near derelict rundown house in the middle of nowhere. But the number matches the address you were given over the telephone. A small forest of sorts, uncharacteristic to the surrounding fields. You can see a deer walk through a clearing. Home is a long ride from here. Hi, Emmy, how are you doing? Will it have been worth it? Get up. You hadn't even approached the house before deciding to leave. Coming out all this way was pointless in the end. You didn't learn to tame your ability today. Emmy comes and immediately we hit a bad end. Hi, Emmy, how are you doing? Oh, I'm good. I'm good as well, thank you. So this game's a stylistic point and click adventure where you learn to cast magic. Where apparently something about you arrive at this school and you learn to cast magic. Because your magic went out of control. I don't think it's a scary game. Welcome back. By the way, you can hold the right mouse button to fast forward through dialogue. Yeah, we've already seen those far. A house? It doesn't look to live in. Approach door. Wait a little longer. I don't know what Satina's talking about. You approach the front door. No doorbell. You'll have to knock the old-fashioned way. Charms. From the little that you know, these must be protective charms. Huh? They're just staring at you? Maybe you should try speaking first. Nah, let's just go. No. They continue staring at you motionlessly. So you speak up. Hello. Hello? Salutations. Comma. Salutations? What? Are you already trying to play the role of a wizard warlock? Comma. Admittedly, my own language can be antiquated at times. But opening with salutations, comma, like use some character, comma. Are these devs like German or something? Like why are they using so many commas instead of periods? Comma, wait a moment. Who are you even? Comma. Are you perchance? Comma. Wait, full stop. No, full stop. Let's retrace the steps, comma. Tell me why you're here, comma. I don't know, TBH. So I had a weird dream. An odd reverie of the night, comma. What did you say happened in this dream? Comma. Got berated by a bird and then I destroyed my home. Sounds right. Sounds like fun, comma. But then something happened, did it not? What was it? Already forgot. I woke up to a fire. Not quite pleasant then. So it sounds like you triggered your magic while asleep. Which made you realize you have little control over this ability. Comma Lian, yes. Comma Lian. It commas and goes. I found your number in the newspaper. And I called you on the telephone. Did I pick up? Yes. What did we talk about? My predicament? Your weak control of your magic. I give you my address and so you... I came here, upon which I knocked on your door. So after that, comma, period. Wait, it seems we caught up. Well then, it does seem you are who I thought you were, comma. Yes, now your voice is familiar, comma. So, you have a magical ability you wish to control, yes? And that is the reason you came all the way to here. Ellipsis. I apologize for my weariness. Some people call the number in the advertisement to be funny. I need to know you're being true before anything happens. Comma period. What the hell? So, can you demonstrate your magic to me? Comma, comma, comma. I'm shy. Comma, comma, comma. Show me what you're working with today then. Well, you spoke about your ability over the telephone. Our sessions can't commence until you've shown it to me. Magic. She's looking at my cursor. That's it. Measly little flames. See, now she's talking in ellipses. Barely enough to light my house on fire. Okay. I will be delighted to teach you. Your magic's pathetic, but I see the potential, comma, period. Come on inside. I will prepare our first session, comma, 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 exclamation mark. Your embers faintly dance around the charms. Hello, many commas. Okay, do excuse the mess, comma, period. Things here have been hectic since Thursday. So, let me explain how today will go. To train your magic, we will be practicing in multiple sessions, comma, ellipses, 2 or 3 sessions at most. Hopefully, by the end of the day, you'll be a stronger witch than right now. I mean, hopefully you'll be able to tame your magic at least somewhat. Isn't it exciting? Comma, 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 ellipses. To have this magical ability, training it, cultivating its fullest potential. Anywho, I will need some time to prepare for our first session. You may wander around the house for a bit and toy with our magic along the way. Come meet me in the kitchen when you're ready to begin the session. Wait, you haven't even told me your name yet. Sure. Okay. Right. I haven't given you a proper introduction to the coven yet. Well, first there's me, Mesmer. I'm Mesmer. Mesmer. Then there are my fellow coveners. Murphy, who specializes in botanical and zoological magics. And Melody, who specializes in brewery magic and other chemical studies. I wish they could be here to greet you, but they are practicing at the moment. You see, they are very dedicated to their craft, unlike you. I am too, but... Exclamation mark, comma, exclamation mark, comma, comma, comma. But I have to make time for our sessions today, comma, period. But do not fret, comma, space, period. I'm sure you will meet my covenants over the course of the day, comma, period. This is almost like a name is supposed to fit here. Anywho, comma, ellipses, comma, back to my preparations for the first session. Remember, comma, period, to meet me in the kitchen once you're ready. Well, my name is, comma. Oh, it's fine, space, comma. I do not need to know that. Let's maintain a strict student-teacher relation. For today, at least. Commas, back to prep, see you in a bit. Commas, period. Flies. Okay, I do apologize if the flies spoil the atmosphere. I've tried all sorts of remedies to rid them, yet they linger. Why would they space their commas? Say, would you call yourself a friend to the animals? Hate them. Okay, hate is a strong word, but good to know, I suppose. Oh, that is annoying. My fellow covenants must have moved the couch again. Yes, burn them. I prefer having it in the middle of the room. That is the optimal landing position from all doors. I like this. Nothing happens. The flies swerve around the sparks, completely unbothered. By being this close to the sofa, you notice a stench. Must be the 10th time or so that I have to move the couch back. The fact was your hatred. One of the few aren't you supposed to be in the kitchen? Aren't you one of the few decorations that predate our coven? I don't feel much for what the symbol represents. My cohabitants, on the other hand, insisted on its staying. So if I were to throw it out, that would go against codex. In other words, commas, colon, I would be the asshole roommate. Besides, why perturb the ghost of the house's old character, comma, space, question mark? The decoration remains in place. Rickety looking stairs with stacks of books spread over each step. Oh, these are books. The books make it far too dangerous to go upstairs without tripping. Nothing happens. The books pose a threat. The books pose a greater threat than your weak pyrokinesis. Tick, tock, tick, tick, tock. That is time we could be using to practice. No, I joke. Do take time to look around. See, it looks like there's supposed to be a name here, but there isn't. The clock continues to tick. Upstairs. Come meet me in the kitchen, I said, not upstairs. Not that you can go upstairs anyway, sucker. My books are in the way. Why are you here? Yes? The kitchen is in the other wing of the house. Through the hall, past the mirror and door. Why are you here? Why are you dancing? Don't stumble over anything. I will need some time to prepare our first session. So take your time to look around a bit. Oh, are you lost? Press space to reveal paths to go, objects to ponder. Yes? So you're eager to know more about sessions today? Tell me, whether under another coven or on your own, have you ever had any magical practice sessions? Comma, name, question mark? You have not? Comma, name, question mark? That is good. That means will be your first exposure. Sessions won't be anything out of the ordinary. Just routine stuff to strengthen your ability. I don't know, so we'll see. And of course to tame it. Hopefully by the end of today, you'll have learned to tame your ability. Are you really a witch? The music changed. Yes. My coven studies are thorough. We know our stuff. Admittedly, I may not be as entrenched in the practices as some covenants are, but I am at a point where I can teach lesser individuals the arts. Your ability is something I have not personally dabbled in, but I know the theory of it, and that is enough. To circle back, in essence, yes, of course. Meet me in the kitchen. Bam. Yes, you showed me. But that pathetic spell is in dire need of improvement. After our sessions today, you won't need to feel so ashamed. Did that make better music than I did? The crystal ball begins to glow as you approach. Perhaps if I ask it a question, it might give you a fate. Consult the art. The ball grows brighter. You rub your hands on the surface and think of a question. Lottery numbers tomorrow. Fortune granted. Please elaborate for which lottery? Seems like that was all it had in it. Crystal only had charge for one final question. Bad English. Hopefully you made it count. Wait, don't tell me it's your secret to keep. Oh, I was like, why isn't any of the highlighting coming on? It's because I had to click through the conversation first. Nothing happens. The embers glance around the glassy surface of the bowl. Cages are stacked on cages behind the piano. Cages stacked on cages behind the piano and the stacked cages. There are a lot of cages. I keep birds sometimes. They usually don't stick around for long. Flames dance around the bars of the cages before flickering out. This piano kind of looks like a face, of a monster with its teeth here. This crystal ball is an eye. This thing is kind of another eye but it's closed. Only because I pointed it out. I can't bring this thing to the front anymore. I'm kind of hoping that something will happen, but I don't think anything's gonna happen. Okay. Cage was just that, a cage, nothing special. I think this leaves the house altogether, so let's not do that. Let's just go back to the main hall. The door in the back is locked. Plants and roots seem to crack through it, leaking into the main room. Oh, these things. That's me? Is that me? Main hall. Main hall. Oh, why do we need two exits here, so close to each other that both lead to the same place? I don't get it. And what did I just explode over there? Real guy in cage. Oh hey, that is our pet. Well, more Murphy's pet. I don't have any particular feelings toward it. I just replenish his food and water every few nights. Remarkable how he needs so little to eat and drink. What, because of the pet in the cage? Oh, because of the doors, yeah. You do not have to fear or worry about it. That won't be a bother to you if you're not one to it. I do wish like they put shortcut keys somewhere. And they put like a button to just go back out to wherever you came from. Okay. So I've done the mirror. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Papers are taped over the mirror surface. Your reflection is obscure. Ah, okay. Yeah, that is not me. It didn't occur to me that this was paper taped over the mirror, but now it makes sense. A soul light bulb gun dangles from the ceiling. It's on, but glowing faintly. Door is locked. There is nothing remarkable about this one. Weeds and flowers seem to be growing through the cracks. The fluid seeps through the cracks and glimmers. Hi. Actually, could I use magic back here? I can. Something happens. Your weak embers somehow rekindled the bulb's light. It still glows dim, yet slightly brighter than before your appearance. But the bulb already gave you victory once. Nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. You're quite eager to get started. So, have you seen enough of the house? Not yet. Just wanted to explode you before we start. Before I explore the rest of the kitchen. A table surrounded by 3 chairs. Nothing happens, the table remains sturdy. So I can't see anything for the rest of the house, for the rest of the kitchen. So let's go ahead. So have you seen enough of the house? Let's get started. Superb. First session. So, you have a little problem. Your magic is powerful, but you cannot control it. Or the control you have over it is very limited. And you conjure pathetic little flames. Your magic, it has potential. Oh, but where to start? I will assume you know nothing whatsoever about magical theory. You can start with a bit of the theory or dive right into strengthening your ability. Theory is not strictly required, but maybe I can tell you something. Where would you like to start? Comma, comma, space, period, question mark. What the hell is wrong with this? This punctuation. Talk theory. Okay, space, comma. You really want to get into it? I would, comma, period. Capital B, E, period. Delighted to tell you what I know. There's so much to talk about. What to start with? I suppose magic, the manifestation of your will onto the real world, can happen by means of... I'm not quite sure if this is the right format. Maybe be more beneficial to you the other way around. I lead you on with some questions, and then you tell me what you know. So, to begin with, what is magic? Unexplained signs. The manifestation of will into the real world. Not real. Unexplained signs. Oh no, it is very much explained signs. Otherwise, we would not be talking theory right about now. And I had just said it's a manifestation of the will into the real world. On to the next point. Of course, not everyone's magic is the same. In most sciences, we just tend to practice in different fields. Based on what you performed thus far, your own ability seems to be a form of dark magic. Well, if you want to get technical, some games dedicate to magic, but no one really knows why. Yeah, it's part of world building, I guess. If they want to call it magic in their world. As long as they're consistent, yeah, it's a fancy way of saying magic. Your ability's pyrokinesis could be used for dark purposes. You could, in theory, succumb to desires and urges, or even, through complete accident, cause immense damage with your ability. But you don't strike me as such because your magic is lousy. At least let's hope so. That magic car. Yeah, magic car is a bit different. But actually, is it that different? It isn't. I guess due to Elder Scrolls, I think of Magicka as the actual mana points. And also there was a game called Magicka, right? The game was pretty popular back in the day. So, everyone is a little different. You have your pyro telekinetic magic. Wait, is it telekinetic? My Covenants, Murphy trains his logical magic. Melody trains in brewery. The Magicka in Elder Scrolls. I thought Magicka just I don't know actually. I thought it just referred to the mana. But I might be wrong, you might be right. And I also practice magic. But then, of course, there are the poor folk who just can't. Those who go on their whole lives not realizing what they're capable of, the immense power they could possess if they were to practice it seriously. Or even those who tries they might, just can't do anything with it. Why is it so? Why is it that seemingly only few individuals practice magic? I don't know, man. God has favorites. Not enough practice. God has favorites. That could be right, you know. Somewhere out there, there is something deciding who should get to practice it. Based on no prerequisites whatsoever. Maybe some are simply not cut out for it. But not me and you, friend. Today we will watch the glory of your ability shine brighter, literally. Why are we still talking? Oh hey, right, we want to talk the theory. Let's move on to the practical session then. We're both simply dying to see your ability in practice. In our first session, we will simply amplify your ability. Let me show you the setup we will use. Your ability seems to be a form of pyrokinesis, which in magical theory is closely related to telekinesis. So, the goal of this session will be to use your mind to shatter these 3 vials. First, try using your current ability on these vials. Right click, quick draw your magic. Oh dear. Quite the pathetic spell. Perhaps you are not concentrating enough? Do I have to right click and hold? With enough concentration, a witch should shatter these with ease. Can you demonstrate? But that might be counterproductive to our session. You see, our goal here today is to strengthen your own magic. If I were to demonstrate, you would just copy my technique and then... I'll try better. Yes, good. Now imagine for a second, there is nothing in the world but you and that bottle you want to shatter so very much. Nothing else in the world, even the music stopped. Nothing else in the world to steal your concentration. Comma, space, comma, comma, comma. Except the punctuation in this game. Hold onto that focus. As in, hold down the mouse button. No? Mesma. I'm not here. Pretend I'm not here. Isn't there an exit around here somewhere? These vials, they are now the only things in the world to you. Shatter the vials. Shatter your world. Hold on to that desire. So what I'm supposed to do here is hold down the left mouse button, not the right mouse button. So if I hold on the left mouse button, this happens. Ahaha, this is pointless. So it seems like I didn't even let go of the thing. Did I hit some kind of timer? So it seems like your magic is utterly useless in a wakeful state. What do we do now? Maybe if your magic is so useless in wakefulness, then we need to induce a dreaming state. After all, you set your whole home ablaze while asleep now. Well, I've prepared something to do this. This should supplement your ability with the power it currently lacks. One of Melody's own remedies. Take it if you will. Oh, here now I cannot left click on her. Oh no. There's a strange fluid in the cup she's holding to your face. Do you drink from it? Hesitate. You want to augment your magic, yes? So don't worry, it's harmless. Just a little sip. Right. And? Are you feeling something yet? Warbling. That is not an answer. If you don't feel anything, you just have to wait a moment. Let that concoction do its own magic. Are you feeling anything yet? Something feels different. You feel good. I'm actually smashing up the house around me, aren't I? What is this inside the vial? A figure is kneeling down in the glass. You tap on the glass. No reaction from the figure. So here I do not have to click on her. Oh. Are you awake now? That was beautiful. There's a glass piece lodged in her forehead. She got rid of it. The way you zoned out and shattered the vowels one by one, comma, what do you call this? Comma dash, M dash, I guess. Comma, ellipsis. Tell me, hyphen. Yeah, it's not long enough to be an M dash. So yeah, hyphen. Tell me what you saw in your dream state. Strange figure in one of the vowels. A figure in the last vowel you shattered? That is strange. I didn't see anything. Must be some sort of side effect of the concoction. Comma, 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 period, period, period. And with that, suppose we can end the first session here. Session complete. Okay. Wait a moment. Complete. Before we officially end the first session, maybe we ought to test your magic in a more awakened state. Those 3 vowels you shattered in your dream state unlock this stronger magic. But we need to see if it carries over to the waking world. Why is she talking so fast? For this, I made extra preparations. Clap, clap. This is what took so long to prepare. A complicated system of rope and pulleys. But that aside, as in I can go about it some other time. For the final part of our first session, we'll be taking your newly augmented ability and testing it rhythmically. According to books on telekinesis, most practitioners practice in rhythm. It's supposed to help, especially when starting out. Something. The exact reasoning escapes me. But that is why you will do it now. The books say it helps. Let's try it. First, ready your magic, and then remember, right-click, quick draw your magic. Okay, you almost did it on cue. But the sound of that, the way it shattered, the way the rush of air repelled from my face, I've never seen telekinesis up close. That was... I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's try that again. Ready your magic again, and this time hit it on cue. That was incredible. The way our magic shattered that vial. Unfortunately, that was the wrong one. Doesn't matter if you got the timing right or not. You failed spectacularly. Let's do that again. Ready your magic? Well, you clearly seem to get a hang of it. Just try applying your magic to the rhythm. Oh. Why are we suddenly rhythm gaming? Oh. Okay. That was terrible. Some files were a little off, but you still demonstrated your magic extraordinarily well. Yes, with just a little more training today, I think your ability could blossom into something very special. And with that, we may conclude the first session. So, that was the first session. You now have a strengthened grasp on your own magical ability. Now, for the next session, I will have to make some preparations. I do like it. I like her design a lot. When she bends over like this, with her hands behind her. I will have to make some preparations again. Our second session will be taking place outside, behind the house. To get there, just use the other door in the main hall. Similar to last time, feel free to experiment with your magic in the meantime. Yes, it is well made. Do whatever you need to try it out. Best too before the effect of the concoction wears off. So see you outside soon. Those flies are gonna get the what? They're gonna face their coming, their reckoning. The cabinets hold many jars, each with 2 sets of labels. The one set reads eyes of newt, toes of frog, lizard's legs. The second set of labels in Harry handwriting reads mustard seed, buttercup, ivy. Oh. On the upside, the table is no longer covered in glass shards. Sorry. Recipes of different brews are attached to the fridge door, all written in Harry handwriting. Sorry. Oh. Stop that. These rooms are off limits to your experimentation. These are my Covenant's rooms where they are currently practicing. Do not disturb them. Please come outside when you're done breaking my tables in here. Stop that. Oh. I did not expect this one to open. A mural spans over the wall. It looks like Mesmalie. Some details are missing, such as the mouth and the eyebrows. The eyes stare at no particular spot on the opposite wall. You look closer and notice some of the lines look wet, as though just painted. A bowl of dark wet paint sits on the floor. This is a mouth, kinda. The window appears a little dirty. The sunlight passes through thin layers of dirt on the inside and outside. The sunlight beams in completely unobstructed. Alas, I can't seem to do anything with it. What were you doing in here? And what happened to my window? I'm sorry, you said I could experiment in here. Hey, this is my bedroom. The door was locked, but at least nobody was inside to be disturbed. So who did this harm, really? She's dancing around. Just part of your experimentation, worry not. What is this? Hey, that's an art project? No, I lied. It's nothing. No, I lied again. It was part of a ritual. And that is the truth, but it's irrelevant for today. Just something my coven practiced on Thursday. Let's go outside and resume our sessions, okay? Well, once you're done experimenting, that is. She's hiding something. I'll go and resume preparations now. Sorry. I definitely did not expect that to actually break. Hello, mirror. Well, now you can't see yourself at all. Swarm of flies hovers over the sofa. Not anymore. The splatter on the back wall. It's a sofa. It was a sofa. The feathers of the stuffing have revealed themselves. It has become arguably less comfortable to sit on. Oh. Whatever the decoration may have stood for before, it is now in pieces. I feel so bad. The clock continues to tick despite being in pieces. Correct. Not bad enough to stop breaking. I should probably have broken the things on top first. But whatever. Poor monster. Oh! I was hoping to set the bird free. Not. Okay, we didn't see that. Nobody saw that. Your cruelty leaves nothing in place. That's not what I intended to do. I thought the animal would be set free. Alas, the world is cruel. Can I just leave? Oh! Despite what had just happened, you decided to leave. As you left, you could hear Mesmalie humming a tune to herself. She likely didn't notice you had left. Not long after you had left, your newly augmented ability wore off too. Oh, so that actually... See? Nothing happened. We were fine. Everything's restart. Bird safe, yeah. Let's break open this door again. So she should not comment on this time, because I did not break the window. Sorry for breaking in. Worry not. I've done my fair share of such as well. If anything, I'm happy that you are so eager to experiment. Just don't disturb the other two's rooms as you have mine, okay? They're practicing their magic right now, much like we are practicing yours. Any disturbance could set them back by a lot. Speaking of setting back, come up to the back side once you are done experimenting inside. I'm rather excited for this session. Okay. They did. I like her animations quite a lot, yeah. Let's not break the window this time. Let's break the light. Let's not break the mirror. Kill the flies. Let's not break... should I break the crust? I feel like you barely get to play the game. Well, it's a point and click game. I wasn't expecting... like a puzzle game or anything necessarily. Can I trust Mesma? Fortune granted. You certainly can. Did you mean to query, should I trust instead? Point and tuck game. Let's... Let's not break the piano. Let's not break this. Let us break the crust now. Let's go to the backyard. Should I break the clock on the sofa? Nah, it feels fine. The door is open and Mesma is waiting outside. Leaving through the door will end the demo. Oh. Head outside. Oh. Yeah. Oh. We don't actually get to see the rest of it, but that's fine. Yes. Mesmalie. Mesmalie. So this is actually Mesmalie. Because it's Mesma, but she's lying. Like there is something odd about her, right? Besides her punctuation. It's a free song credits. There's something going on with her and her rituals, and I don't think her coven is alive, but who knows for sure. What were the ellipses for? Game is approximately 1 minute. Mesma can't wait for the next sessions, so hopefully see you soon. Again, thank you. What do you mean there are commas? Oh, I see. The ones you did were commas. Until later. See, there is something sinister about this room. My guess is maybe that her two companions are not actually alive. The two in the room. That's why we can't disturb them. And eventually she's going to try to kill us, or the reverse, or sacrifice us or something, but who knows. We did see that even though they said that this is 1/4 of the full game, this only has 10 things here. Anyway, this song is not copyrighted. It's a real song. Well, not. It starts off with the famous. This part. It starts off with one of the famous classical music notes. It is a different arrangement of it. Yeah. It probably is public domain. Probably. Look, all the commas are here as well. Options, comma, question mark. Continue, comma, question mark. Okay. No classical music copyrighted? Well, newer classical music probably yes. There are still people making classical music. But I don't know for sure. This game was Mesmalie or Mesmalie, depending on how you interpret the end part of the name. Interesting game. Good game. I love the art. Very stylistic indeed. The punctuation bothered me, but I couldn't tell if it was on purpose or not. Because a lot of the talking was done by, a lot of the stuff with the extra commas was done by Mesma and not by the part that I was talking at the very start of the game. That part was mostly proper ellipses. You're not making real classical music, it's not classical era here. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna stop my recording now and we'll find another game to play. Thank you very much for watching this demo.